Well, it's time to change the lawnmower blades again. This time I'm using my impact gun. So last year I used car ramps and I drove the front wheels up on the car ramps. But this year I got a hydraulic lawnmower lift. The mower lift is going to raise this about twice as high as the car ramps did. So let's get started. Well, here it is. It's a hydraulic jack. It lifts both the front tires up really nicely. What I like about this is it adjusts left to right for any width of a zero turn, a lawn tractor, whatever you have. It's got safety latches here, which I can put them down now. Those pins are going to go into the frame as it raises up and lock it in. So even if the hydraulics fail, it won't drop because the pins are going to hold it up. It doesn't get in the way of the deck. So the first thing we need to do is drive the tires into the little baskets there. And then start lifting it. It's very stable. The wheels, by the way, are not on the ground right now. This is sitting just on the frame, which makes it real stable. Looks like that's it. So last year I rode up on the car ramp, which is this high, and this year it's this high. It's 3 times as high, which will give me plenty of room. I won't have to lay underneath the deck for safety and all the rest of that. This will be so much better. Yeah, for extra safety, I'm going to put a wheel track behind the rear tire. But poison ivy is terrible. It can last for years and still have that oil on it, where if you touch it or touch anything that touched the poison ivy, you're going to get the rash. So I'm going to wear gloves. I've got a long sleeve shirt on, and we're going to attack those blades because guess what's underneath that deck? It's loaded with cut grass. And mixed in with that cut grass, I guarantee you there's poison ivy in there too. I don't want to take any chances. I'm going to put the gloves on, and we're going to get moving here. On this mower deck, it's got these splines in it. So you want to get that up on here and hold it up on the spline. Give it a little jiggle back and forth, and you'll get it up in there. I'm going to use this to put it back on. Now we have it set on 50 foot-pounds. Hear that? That clicking means it's set to 50. All right, let's get them other two on and be done with this project, right? All right. Now once you get the nut on, you want to get that on the spline, just like that. Okay, you can tell when it's on because the blade won't spin with those splines, right? Let's get the other one on. Okay, I think you can see that pretty good. And you see there's a lot of never sees left on the thread. That's why I didn't put any more on. It's got plenty on there, but never sees is what you want to put on them threads. There we go. And that last one, there we go. All right, well, let's get the wheel track out. We're going to be lowering it now. All we need to do is lift these pins up like that, and the down foot pedal will lower it. Now it's pushing forward because I have the parking brake on, so that's okay. We're down, the blades are changed. We don't have poison ivy, but whether you have a fancy jack like this or you use car ramps or blocks of wood, whatever you have to use, you can change your blades. It's just a little easier or a little more difficult. So with that said, this is the Everyday Man saying thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.